Today marks the mid-season mark and we are still up there. I'm going to not try and use the words top of the table at all this season now because it seems to be a complete jinx. So, if we win both games today, we could be in the automatic promotion spot, whether that be the highest automatic promotion spot or the second one. But hopefully we can win our both games today. And for the start of episode 6 of season 4, roll the intro.
It goes Pompey, 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 you're the team. Pompey, 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 you're the cream. Pompey, you're the greatest, and we'll keep following you. We'll keep following Pompey, following the boys in blue.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of season 4 of the Portsmouth Same for Match 2018. And today, as you can see, we are securely now in the playoffs. We're playing two big games today. The first one against Blackburn, who are only 4 points behind us, and they could end the episode above us if results will, of course, go their way. And as well, we can end the day in the automatic promotion spots. Now, I just want to apologise before we go any further. There wasn't an episode on Wednesday or Thursday. Now, as you can probably hear, I'm probably not in the best of health at the moment. I've picked up yet another cold, which I don't get how I've done. I must have had 5 this winter. I've got a cough as well. I've got a bad neck. Basically, I might as well just ask for a doctor's note. But I've got a day off school today. Really unfortunate. I've got a day off school due to the snow. So I've decided to record a few episodes, get back on track with this, and make sure that this becomes a daily series once again, and there's no more interruption. So I apologise really, folks, for that. But hopefully it's given you a few days to catch up on the rest of the series. But apart from that disclaimer, let's get straight into it today. Then, so we've got 2 games against Blackburn and Sunderland. And since you were last with me, and they were the games against Southampton and Leeds, we've been unbeaten. We beat Brentford 3-2. That we actually went 1-0 up, in which Ryan Woods cancelled out that lead 14 minutes in. Oliver Shenton made it 2-1, and Carter Vickers pretty much won us the game 66 minutes in with an own goal. Alan Judge did get one back from a penalty, but we did seem to cancel that one out with a 3-2 win. One that we couldn't win, though, was the game against Preston. They went 2-0 up within 30 minutes. Jack Watmore got one back, and then Josh Harrop made it 3-1. But Pittman and Macklin, with 2 quick-fire goals, meant that we could draw that one against a pretty well-performing team in Preston this year. And then we beat Sheffield Wednesday, again with them getting the opening goal and Macklin getting 2 quick-fire goals to get the win. And as you can see, Connor Chaplin hasn't scored for a while. He hasn't scored since the 7th of November. So hopefully, he is back in the team today, and hopefully he can score a goal or 2. That would be very nice. I'm trying to think of anything else to say before we get into it. In fact, I will say one thing. Obviously, Fleetwood got promoted last year, so we'll have a quick look at how they're doing. 1 win and 15 losses in the league. If we get promoted this season, I'm fairly sure we can do a little bit better than that. But the manager's still securing his job, Alex Neil. Even if he did get sacked, there's no way I'd go there because they're just going to go down. And they've only had 1 win this season against... It was actually the first weekend of the season, but as you can see, apart from a Carabao Cup second round win, it's been loss all the season. And it's not looking great for them, so... Seems that they're out of the depth, but hopefully we won't be if we get promoted. So Sheffield United and Fulham are up there, which is quite a surprise. You know, there was the likes of Southampton and Middlesbrough who were tipped to be there at the start of the season. If we look at the season preview, Southampton, Middlesbrough and Sunderland were the top 3 to get there, while Sunderland are in the relegation zone, a little bit like real life. And as you can see, you know, they've got teams, the Villa are down there as well, and Southampton and Middlesbrough aren't performing as well as they can. So proof in the pudding is, and my message from that is that we can just capitalise on an opportunity this year. Villa have just beat Birmingham in the Midlands derby, and our team today against Blackburn is Allsop, Thompson, Watmore, Burgess and Husband at the back, Minor and Colquitt in the midfield, Naismith, Shenton and Abita in the attacking midfield, with Chaplin up front and Macklin on the bench is really the striker backup. We've got Jack Harper potentially making a comeback in a few games, but he's still out for a few days. Hopefully I haven't got to edit this episode too much. The coughing fits. I haven't actually been coughing too much. It's just been the nasty cold I've got, which isn't too brilliant, but you know, we carry on, I suppose. But this is the new FM update, which it's nice, you know, it's a little bit different. It's not massively different, there's just a few graphical tweaks, I suppose you could say, that sort of thing. But, you know, if you guys play FM, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. It's not a massive change, but there's a few changes which I like. I'm trying to think what changes there are now, because I haven't played the game for a few days, admittedly. I did play the game Tuesday night, and I did up to this game. But I haven't played since, basically. But I thought now, great opportunity to play and get a few episodes done because I haven't got a lot of work to do today. So I thought, you know what, let's relax and try and get rid of this cold by doing a lot of FM videos. Yeah, I know that works terribly. But back to the FM. Let's not talk anymore about my personal situation at the moment. But Paul Nuttall, it seems, is playing for Blackburn now. Leroy Fur back to Nuttall, and Thompson's given away a penalty. Jesus Christ, I'll tell you what, we don't have a good start to games whatsoever. We can't start games. We do come back, which is a bit peculiar. We just cannot get off to a good start in the first 20 or so minutes. But after that, we do tend to get off to a bit of a better start. Hopefully, it's not the Christmas jinx. You know, this sort of time last season, we were starting to fall off the pace a little bit, which is worrying me. And hopefully this season we don't do that. But Nathan Thompson had a bit of a disastrous start, a yellow card and a 6.2 rating. And hopefully we can get a goal back fairly sharpish. But Chaplin not scoring for a while is it's worrying me a little bit. I might well have been better picking McAlinden because he seems to be in form at least at the moment. Looking at Colquitt getting a yellow card, he actually wants to leave the club and go to Norwich. And I thought, you know, fair enough, you know, if he wants to leave. How much do I think is a reasonable offer? Well, we bought him on a free. He's valued at 1.2. And I said, you know, 2.5 million. That doubles his value. And I think that's a fair price. And he goes, no, that's absolutely ridiculous. Cut a long story short, he said that a fair valuation was £900,000. I just basically laughed that off. I said, you're not going anywhere. But back to the FM anyway. Chaplin to a beater. Chaplin, you could see there. Put it into Naismith. Naismith squared it to a beater. And a very nice shot. And goal for a beater. A beater hasn't scored for a while, actually. I can't remember the last time that a beater did score. But he's been a consistent player for us since, you know, Season 2. Is it Season 2 or Season 3? I think it was midway through Season 2. So this will be his second year at the club, his second full year. And hopefully he can greet that with a promotion chase. And I haven't played this game for a few days, so I've got to familiarise myself with the save a little bit again. But I honestly think that... I don't want to keep going on about this and just jinx myself, but I do think we can go up this season. Especially at the moment, we've got the form. And if we can win today, we can put ourselves, you know, around about 5 points clear of everybody else who are outside the playoffs. And if we can continue the good form and sort of continue the first 22 games of the season, we're likely to end up with about 80 points, which, if we don't go up with that amount, I'll be very surprised. And of course, we're still in the chance to win the league, but we can't get ahead of ourselves, of course. Naismith to Colquitt. Colquitt's on the ball to Naismith. To Colquitt again. What a shot from Charlie Colquitt! And he puts in the lead of this game against Blackburn. I keep telling you, folks, we don't start games well, but as soon as we sort of get our head into gear, we do something, which it's a bit weird, but, you know, there you go. But let's have a look at this goal anyway. Naismith put it to Colquitt. 1 touch, 2 touch, puts it back to Naismith, and bang! From Charlie Colquitt. That's impressive, to say the least. And there is no surprise that Norwich wants him, but I don't see why they do want... Well, I don't see why he wants to leave. You know, we're ahead of Norwich. And he's more likely to get played at this club. You know, he's a key player at the end of the day, so he's more likely to get the pick. But Colquitt to Naismith again. Naismith back to Thompson. If we can keep the ball, that would be nice. Shenton to Colquitt. Myler. Lovely ball through. Wharton does clear it out there. Or, else Chaplin might have got his first goal for a while. It'd be a bit of a nice one to break his duck for that goal. Shenton, though, this could be the chance. Myler. Husband puts it into Naismith. He heads it into the back of the net. It's not Connor Chaplin, but it is Kai Naismith. And I'll just be back in a second. I need to blow my nose. Well, hopefully I edited that out. If I didn't, that's a disaster. But I have put it on my notepad, because as you guys know, my record for editing stuff out is shocking. But back to the game anyway. We'll bring Donald Love on for Thompson, because Thompson's had an awful game. We will bring McAlinden on for Chaplin. I know we're a few goals ahead, but I just want to make sure that we close that one out. And we're going to bring Rossiter on for Colquitt, because Colquitt seems a little bit tired, and he has played very well. And for the first time in a while, because Fulham are losing, it seems, is that to Sheffield United? Because that's a massive game if it is. Yes, it is. A top 2 clash, and Sheffield United are winning that. Really, we'd rather that they drew that. But if the results stay as they are, we're in the automatic promotion spots for the first time this season, which is absolutely fantastic. And basically, if we win the next game, we could go within 1 point of the league leaders. Very, very interesting. But we've got away at this club of bottling it just when we've got the chance. But, you know, we've come back from 1-0 down. We've had 2 goals from Naismith and a beater, and another goal from somebody, I want to say. And that looks like Marler could have been sent off, but luckily not. That should be the end of the game, and it is Sheffield United to beat Fulham, which means that we are in the automatic promotion spots, which is absolutely fantastic. That's where we're aiming for the end of the season, because the playoffs are always a little bit dodgy, especially in the Championship. But now we've got a game against Sunderland, which I can just feel that might go a little bit awry, but surely we should win that one. Before we get into this game, I just want to show how ridiculous our schedule is over the next few days. So between now and the 3rd of January, we have 4 games. Sunderland, Ipswich, Derby and Villa. And arguably, that can absolutely decide our season. After that, we pretty much play, apart from a few weeks where we don't, we pretty much play every week on a Saturday or a Sunday until the end of the season. But these 4 games are going to be absolutely crucial. We start the game against Sunderland, and Sunderland have got a new manager, so that's always a bit of a worry. Paulo Bento, manager of Portugal national team, Sporting manager, Olympiacos manager, so he's got some serious pedigree. I'm a bit worried about this game against Sunderland, if I'm honest. But for today's game anyway, we've made a few changes. Allsop still in goal. Donald Love replaces Thompson at the back with Watmore, Burgess and Husband at the back. With him, Rossiter replaces Milers, principally a little bit of a niggle, so Rossiter comes in. Then Colkett, Naismith, Shenson and Abita in the attacking positions again. With Macklin replacing Chaplin up front, because he seems to be going for a bit of a dry patch. Does Connor Chaplin at the moment, which is, yeah, I can't speak. I mean, this just proves I haven't done this for a few days, and my commentary will never get any better. So, if you're going to stick around, I suppose you just have to get used to it. But anyway, we start this game, and as I've said before, you know, we're terrible at starting games off in any decency. So, hopefully, today can be the little bit of the, not the deal breaker, but the one that changes that. But we're nearly 10 minutes in, no goals just yet. Sheffield United have already scored, so it looks like they're probably going to win. But we're 1-0 down. That's something we got used to in the last few games, and I don't quite get it, because, you know, it's brilliant when winning games, but we always seem to go down at the start, and then we kind of get back into it. But today might be an anomaly. Today, Sunderland might batter us, you simply never know. But if we can get a goal back now, with this highlight, that would do the world of good. Lovely ball. I was going to say lovely ball from Love, but it goes to no one. But I'll tell you what, Sunderland have actually got a pretty good squad, so maybe they deserve to beat. So, I mean, they've got Danny Ward, they've got Andre Gray, Wabby Casfrey, Tom Ince, you know, some serious players who you could argue could play in the Premier League, especially Andre Gray. So, you know, that's going to be tricky attacking-wise. But we've got our own Premier League players. We've got Macklin, we've got Shenton, not arguably the defence maybe, and that could be a problem next season, but we're nearly 2-0 down. Allsop gets that. And I think next season what we might have to do is get a new goalkeeper, because nothing dead to Allsop, it's just that Gazaniga's not happy because he hasn't been given enough chances, apparently. But whenever he's given a chance, he concedes lots, so that puts the frighteners on a little bit. But I think we'll just have to get another goalkeeper in. But that'll do. Christian Burgess gets a goal back, and we should be back in the automatic promotion spots. We've got 42 points, and I think our goal difference is better than Fulham's, which will certainly help us in the long run. Yeah, it's exactly the same, in fact, 14, the same as Fulham. And what we need to do is make sure we're not conceding as many goals to improve that goal difference. But at the moment, and to be fair, throughout our Portsmouth career, that's really been the goal, to try and reduce our goal difference, increase it, apologies. I don't know what I'm going on about sometimes, I just go into a completely different world. But Naismith just lost the ball to Wilson. I don't know how he's done that, but he has anyway. Casri to Gray, they've got a counter attack. We need to put him out, but also saves it and holds the ball, which is always nice. Sorry about that. But Danny Ward heads to Dillaboshi, to Bielik, to Johnson, to Osborne, to Dillaboshi, out to Casri. Casri puts to Gray. Oh, can we stop him? He runs through, and that is a goal from Andre Gray. A brilliant solo effort from Andre Gray there. But we are going to have to tell the players to show some passion. We can't just admire this Sunderland squad and go, oh, it's all right, you know, they've got a good squad, therefore they could be beating us. If we're going to say that, then we've got no prayer next season. But if they go 3-1 up now, then that really ends all our chances of, well, getting anything out of this game. Osborne on the ball then, to Jensen, to Casfrey. This is worrying. Gray in the box, shoots. Allsop gets it out for now. But we are going to have to go to counter-attacking. We just simply cannot cope with the attacking prowess of Sunderland at the moment. Simple as. So we're going to have to change our attack, and hopefully they don't score another one in this period of dominance, which is really worrying. Considering we're at home as well, that doesn't make the best thing available. But now our goal difference is obviously gone down to 13. We're now losing, which doesn't help. And we could still what's the word? See, I'm terrible at this. We could still, you know, I can't think what I'm going to say. In fact, Sheffield United are now drawing. So basically, if we win, we go within 2 points of them. And because Fulham are drawing, we can now, I can't think what the word is, capitalise, that's the one. But we're certainly not going to capitalise if we're 3-1 down. I knew it would. I said that this game would be the dangerous one, which is why we are going to, after half-time, change to a completely different tactic, which got us back in the game against Preston. If we can get a goal before half-time, that changes things. But this is a complete worry, and this could be the game. And if we lose this, that could go into the succeed in 3 games, and that's not very good. But we need to get back into this game. So what we're going to do is change to a complete narrow formation. So we'll bring Shenton back, Naismith up front to kind of minimise the amount of changes, a B2 in the middle, and we will put Connor Chaplin there, and he can play as a attacking midfielder on attack. Shenton comes back as a deep line playmaker, Rossiter as a central midfielder on support, and then Naismith, actually no, we'll bring Long on for Naismith, because I don't really think he's going to play up front. You can play as Trekatista, and Alexander can play as an advanced forward. Exploit the middle, pump it into the box, and we're going to play fairly narrow, and hopefully that could do something for us. And we certainly need something to change it, because we are not going to win at this stage, and we could really be losing crucial points here. Luckily, Sheffield United and Fulham aren't maximising their chance at running away with it either, but at the same time, if we could capitalise on their struggles, then we could be within 2 points of Sheffield Wednesday, which is really exciting. But the next goal here is crucial, because if Sunderland score, it's fatal, basically. But if we score, we are completely back in the game. It looks like the first one, though, could happen. Jensen into the box. What will get it out to Gray? It's 4-1 to Sunderland. This is quite unbelievable. I said, there's a bit of worry about this manager. And there certainly is. We're just completely being ruined here. I'm quite shocked by this, but that isn't very good at all. In fact, we're just being bullied now by Sunderland. They're practically pounced on us all the time. And Gray's running through easily to Kasri, and that's 5. Well, they always say that anyone can beat anyone in the Championship, but this is quite a farce. Dear me, this does not look good. And basically it says to anyone, oh, come on then, take us on and batter us, basically. But if we can get a few goals back now, who knows, it could be a 5-5, but Long in the box straight after, and he's put the ball over the bar. Ah, dearie me, what a anticlimax. We could be down to 5th by the end of this episode, and that certainly isn't the best way to go. We can't really make any more subs, to be honest, either, because we can bring Myler on for Roster, who's not playing well, but will it make any difference? No, it won't. So that is pretty much going to be a loss, I think. We've got 25 minutes left. Unless we do something masterful and brilliant, we're certainly not going to get back into this game. And it's a worry, this is, we have been battered by a team that are in the relegation zone, all beat with a new manager, whatever. But this is disappointing. It's almost like a lack of fight. Or maybe a bit of complacency from the players, but I don't quite know. If the score is Siegfried, this is just embarrassing. Jensen to Marega. I don't even know what's going on. We said in the last game, let's sort our goal difference out. It's now down to 9. It's down to single figures. And games like this can break a season. I mean, Andre Gray's been absolutely fantastic. No question about it. He shouldn't be playing in the Championship, but certainly not for a club like Sunderland, that far down. But Kasri back into the box of Barnes. Allsop saves. That's probably the only save he's actually made today. You can't really blame Allsop. It's been a shambolic, performance by all the team as a whole. You can't just blame one player. At the end of the day, it's a team, and a team performance has to be taken into account. Some players played better than others, but Sunderland have definitely outclassed us today, and this will be probably my biggest loss of the Portsmouth save altogether. It surely is, and this could be humiliating now. It's 7. You know what? We are just genuinely going to have to shut up shop. We're not going to get back into the game. This is disappointing. I don't know what to say. But this is serious. It's 7-1. I mean, it was 3-1 at half-time. We said, let's go narrow. And that should put us back in it. Did it? Absolutely not. And now we're down to 5th because of our terrible goal difference. And could this be the day, the Boxing Day, that, starts the wheels coming off our season? Swear to God, if they score another here, this is stupid. Jensen into the box. Burgess gets it out. Love gets it out. Can we get a goal back? Probably not. And this is just quite unbelievable. I can't get over it. Back into the box for Gray. Gray puts it into Barnes to header, and Allsop puts it over. But I just don't believe this. I'm just lost for words. I mean, I'd have took a loss of say 2-1, but this is embarrassing, and just shows us up completely. And Andre Gray and Kasri played brilliant today. 3 goals. An assist. 3 assists for Kasri and a goal for him, and 4 goals for Gray. But we have possibly had the worst game in FM18 so far. I can't think of any that have been worse. 7-1 to Sunderland. That is quite unbelievable. You guys probably laughing down in the comments, going, oh, haha, but it's annoying, this is, because all the hard work we've put in could potentially be completely damaged. So we'll come back only in a few games' time against Brighton and then play the game against Bristol City. So have the wheels come off our championship charge? I wonder. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But episode 7 will be back tomorrow at 6 PM. Fingers crossed if we can get that one out. But thank you so much for watching, folks. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for daily FM content. Like if you enjoyed that, and comment down below any thoughts. Preferably not about that Sunderland loss. Let's forget that ever happened. And hopefully that doesn't lead to a bundle of losses, because that could really derail our run. But anyway, I'll be TIJ. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 PM. Goodbye.